Hello everyone, my name is Shah Marketing Wala and I am 16 years old. Currently I study at Han School on Academy Foundation level batch 9. Today I am coming with another interesting interview with Microsoft. The topic of today's interview is what's the matter. Matter is an important part of science. Everything around us such as air, water, book, plant and many other things is made of matter. Matter can exist in different states such as solid, liquid and gas. I have prepared some interesting questions about matter and Microsoft will give me the answer. So let's start. Hello Microsoft, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. It's always a pleasure to chat with you, and I'm
Okay.
here to help with.
I
Okay.
have prepared some questions for you and you will give me the answer.
Absolutely. That sounds like fun. I'm all set and ready to tackle those questions whenever you are. Feel free to fire away.
Okay, so my first question is what is matter?
Metric. In a general sense, the term metric can refer to a standard of measurement. For example, in science or everyday life, we often talk about the metric system, which uses units like meters, liters, and grams. But the concept can also apply more broadly to any kind of measurement or standard you use to evaluate something. Let me know if you have a specific context in mind.
What is matter made of?
Matter is essentially made up of tiny particles called atoms and molecules. Those atoms are the building blocks of everything around us, from the air we breathe to the ground we stand on. It's pretty cool stuff.
Okay, why is matter important?
Matter is important because it's the fundamental substance that makes up everything in the universe. It's what gives objects mass and takes up space, whether it's the air we breathe, the water we drink, or the ground we stand on. It's the basis of all physical existence. So
Okay.
it definitely. Absolutely. Metal plays such a huge role in our daily lives, so it's always a neat topic to explore. If you have more questions about it or anything else, just let me know.
Can we touch all type of matter?
That's a great question. In short, not all types of matter are things we can physically touch. For example, gases and certain forms of plasma are matter, but they aren't easily tangible like a solid object. Let me know if you'd like to explore more about that.
Okay, so my next question is does matter have mass?
Absolutely, it does. Matter, by definition, has mass, which is basically the amount of stuff in it. So everything that's made of matter, from the smallest particle to the largest galaxy, has mass. Keep those questions coming.
Okay, so my next question is what is solid?
A solid is a state of matter where the particles are packed closely together, giving it a fixed shape and volume. It's the reason why things like a table or a rock stay the same shape unless you apply some force to them.
Okay, what are some example of solid?
Sure, a simple example of a solid is something like an ice cube. It's water in a solid state and it holds its shape until it melts. Let me know if that helps.
Okay, so my next question is does a liquid have a fixed shape?
No, a liquid doesn't have a fixed shape. Liquids take the shape of whatever container you put them in, so they're pretty flexible that way. It's a fun topic to dive into.
Okay, so my next question is why does a liquid take the shape of its container?
Well, it's all about the way the particles in a liquid can move around. They're not as tightly packed as in a solid, so they can flow and shift to fit the container they're in. It's pretty cool how that works.
Okay, so my next question is do particles in a liquid move?
Yes, they absolutely do. In a liquid, the particles are always in motion, just sliding around each other. That's what lets the liquid flow so easily.
Okay, so my next question is why is water a liquid?
That's a fun question. Water's a liquid at room temperature because of the way its molecules interact. They have enough energy to move around, but not enough to break completely free and become a gas.
Okay, can a liquid change into a solid?
Absolutely it can. When you cool a liquid down enough, it loses energy and its particles lock into a fixed structure. That's how water turns into ice.
Okay, so my next question is what is gas?
So, a gas is another state of matter where the particles have a lot of energy and move around freely. They don't have a fixed shape or volume, so they expand to fill whatever space they're in.
Okay. So my next question is why can gases separate out?
Well, gases can spread out because their particles have a lot of energy and are really far apart. They just dip around and fill any space available.
Okay, so my next question is what is a change of state?
A change of state is when a substance moves from one form, like solid, liquid, or gas, to another. It's all about changing how much energy those particles have.
Okay, so my next question is what are particles?
Think of particles as the tiny building blocks that make up everything around you. They're like little bits of matter that come together in different ways to form solids, liquids, and gases.
Okay, so my next question is how can we measure the volume of matter?
Well, measuring the volume of matter really depends on what state it's in. For a liquid, you might use a measuring cup. For a solid, you could measure its dimensions and calculate the volume.
Okay, so my next question why is water important as matter?
Water is incredibly important because it's essential for life and it exists in all three states, solid, liquid, and gas, making Earth unique.
Okay, so my next question is why is air important as matter?
Air is super important because it's a mixture of gases that we need to breathe. It also helps regulate our planet's temperature.
Okay, how does matter help plant grow?
Well, matter helps plants grow by giving them nutrients, water, and carbon dioxide from the air. They take in the elements and turn them into energy.
Okay, so my next question is how does what experiment of matter can we find at home?
If you're looking for a fun experiment with matter, you might enjoy trying a simple kitchen experiment, like freezing water into ice or watching it boil into steam.
Okay, so my next question is can matter be created or destroyed?
In everyday life, matter isn't created or destroyed, it just changes forms. It's a key idea called the law of conservation of mass.
Okay, what is the law of conservation of matter?
The law of conservation of matter basically says that in a closed system, matter can't be created or destroyed, it just changes form.
How do scientists study matter?
Absolutely. Scientists who study matter are often called physicists or chemists. They explore how matter behaves and interacts.
Okay, how is matter connected to chemistry?
Matter is like the star of the show in chemistry. It's all about how different kinds of matter interact, combine, and change.
Okay, how is matter connected to physics?
Matter is really the heart of physics too. Physicists study how matter moves, how it changes, and what forces act on it.
Okay, what is the most important thing about matter?
I think one of the most important things about matter is just how fundamental it is to everything around us. It's literally the building block of the universe.
Okay, why should students learn about matter?
Learning about matter is like getting a backstage pass to how the universe works. It helps students understand everything from the tiniest particles to the largest galaxies.
Okay, finally, Microsoft, why is understanding matter important in our daily life and in science?
Absolutely. Understanding matter has a huge impact on both our daily lives and the world of science. It's pretty much the foundation that helps us cook, clean, and even understand the technology we use.
Okay, thank you, Microsoft, for answering all my questions about what is matter.
You're very welcome. I'm always here to help out whenever you have more questions, and I'm glad we get.
Today I learned that matter is all around us and can exist in different states such as solid, liquid, and gases. This interview helped me understand how matter works and why it is important in science and in our daily life. I hope you enjoy interview and learn something new and useful. Thank you for watching this video and supporting me. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep exploring. See you in the next interview. Allah Hafiz.